This is News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hello and welcome to a playoff edition of the Football Frenzy. I'm Jack Doles. The drive to Ford Field, it's underway.
And I'm Marley Weirda. Our Frenzy crews were on the sidelines of how many first-round playoff
21.
And I'm Alex Giannakopoulos. So many games we got to go through from D1 and go all the way to D8. Let's get started there.
All right, work our way down. We'll start in Division 1. Only one game in D1 tonight. It was played in Rockford. The OK Red champs hosting an OK Red foe, East Kentwood. First quarter, it's Mac Vanderhout hits Ethan Lyon, 13-yard touchdown, 14-7 Rams. Move to the second quarter. Rams up 19-14, and Vanderhout again goes to the air. Quick out there to Alex McLean, and look at him go. Fights off the tackle, turns up the Jets, and he's in. 45-yard touchdown. Rockford up 26-14. Put me in, Mom. Let me play. Second quarter. It's Vanderhout. Now second half to McLean again on the jet sweep. He's in 2 yards. And then one more for good measure. It's Vanderhout. Finds McLean. McLean had a huge day. Rockford did too. They win 50-14.
In Division 2, Forest Hill Central is the highest-ranked team in Region 1. Their reward, a really difficult draw. The Rangers had to face 6-3 Reeths Puffer in round 3. Their 3 losses came against Zeeland West, Mona Shores, and Muskegon, who finished the season in a 3-way tie for first in the OK Green. FHC leads 7-0, but Reeths Puffer responds there in the second quarter. Tate Vanderleest gets it into the end zone. PAT no good, so FHC leads 7-6. But there was no stopping Justin Osterhaus. He powers through for a big first down, and he would score on the next play to make it 16-6 after the two-pointer is good. Fourth quarter, FHC up 25-6 now, and Brady Drucke shows up with a big interception to put the game on ice, and then they seal the deal when Jet Hartman makes it look easy and takes that one into the end zone. Final score 32-6, Forest Hill Central a winner.
And the winner of that gets the winner of this one next week, Traverse City at Mona Shores. The last 4 Division II championship games have featured one of these two programs. Opening drive for TC Central doesn't go well. Brandon Kennard with the pick. Mona Shores will take that one over, and that sets up the first score of the game. Check out Jonathan Pittman. We'll find this guy, Jalen Vinton. 43-yard strike. That makes it 7-0 in favor of Mona Shores. Next drive for the Sailors. This band got plenty of work today. Kawan Farnham, he gets it and is untouched as he finds Paydort. It's 14-0 Mona Shores, still in the first quarter. Amir Farnham, the 1-yard touchdown, pads it on. No contest on the Lakeshore tonight. 48-20 is your final.
All right, next stop, Byron Center for the Division II tilt between the Bulldogs and Portage Northern. Third quarter, Huskies up 27-15. Kane Mack fires deep to Braylon Amos. Look at that catch, taken down at the 1-yard line. Next play, they're going to hand it off to Xavier Tyus. He's already got 2 touchdowns. Make it 3. Plunges in 35-15 Northern. Byron Center needs a touchdown. They go to the air. Hunter Schichtel finds Isaac Lee streaking down the sideline. Touchdown Bulldogs, 35-yarder, and it was 35-22. But Mack now with the screen to Keegan McIntyre. 5-yard score. Portage Northern advances. They win 44-22.
Here's a look at a score from another one of our playoffs game. Division 3, East Lansing gets the win over Battle Creek, ending their season 24-0.
On to D3, the Muskegon Big Reds have made the drive to Ford Field plenty of times. They know the way to get there. This year, their road to Ford Field starts with Sparta. Defense gets them up and running on that quest back to state. Check out Blackman with the strip. Terrence Davis on the scoop and score. He goes 75 yards, and Muskegon finds himself up 2 touchdowns. Next time they get the ball, they hand it off to Jacob Price. He's got a wide open lane, and he leaves the D in the dust. 57-yard touchdown. It's 21-0 Big Reds. And late in the second quarter, check out Mackay Guy and DeCarry and Taylor. The connection is pure here. A beautiful 29-yard touchdown pass. It's 28-9 Big Reds at half. Whenever you score 64 points, you should win. That was certainly the case here. They win 64-9.
It was Cedar Springs who ended Muskegon's season last year. A win at Coopersville would set up that rematch. And the Red Hawks, they've been rolling, but boy, this was all Coopersville tonight. Colton Bosch hits Nash Merkins, takes it 20 yards down to the 8-yard line. And then Bosch is going to find Ryan Serba on the slant. 8-yard touchdown. Coopersville led 28-0. Cedar Springs offense just could not get going. Watch the interception here by Bo Harris and a shutout for Coopersville. They beat Cedar Springs 28-0, so they play Muskegon next week.
Here's a team nobody wants to face come playoff time. Zeeland West wing tee has been piling up the points of late. 130 in the last 3 games. They opened against a pretty stingy defense against Lowell. First quarter, Zeeland West gets on the board there with a 1-yard run from Parker Holma. They get the 2-point conversion to go up 8-0. And with Zeeland West up 28-14, Lowell gets at the 28-yard line. Diving pass there from Jackson Reesbig to Maddox Simbaco. They cap it off here with a 5-yard touchdown from Reesbig to Dawson Hunt to make it 28-21. But Zeeland West anchors it with this 61-yard score from Skylar Gearink. That puts it up 36-28, and it ends there. Zeeland West coming away a winner. And also, here's a look at East Grand Rapids, who fell to St. Joe tonight, 49-10.
Big Rapids at Whitehall kicks off our coverage in D4. We'll start things off in the first quarter, 4th and goal, and they go for it for Whitehall. Good call. Jackson Cook dives in. It's 7-0 Vikings early on. Second quarter, and the Whitehall team just kept rolling. Check out Kyle Stratton. Speaking of rolling, he'll literally roll out, buy himself some time, and he'll find his guy, Kamar, ready in the end zone. It's 14-0 Whitehall, and they stay unbeaten with their first playoff test, knocking off Big Rapids 42-14.
All right, so Whitehall gets the winner of this game in round 2. Ludington at Fruitport. And we'll pick it up in the first quarter. Fruitport down 7-0. Colin Jolman, the shuttle to Bobby Canfield, 7-yard touchdown, 2-point conversion makes it 8-7. Ludington took the lead back, but here, the handoff, Colin Jolman to Pascal, and oh brother, look at him go. Down the sideline, nobody's gonna catch him. That's a 48-yard touchdown, 16-14. Fruitport, second quarter, Trojans strike again. Jolman pitches to Jolman. Pascal's gonna bounce outside. He's gonna stiff arm a tackler. He's going to skirt another, and then once he's got some space, he's gone. 92 yards. Fruitport over Ludington, 54-48.
When they met in week 1, South Christian pummeled Grand Rapids Christian 42-7. Tonight, the Eagles get a rematch. First quarter, Jake Dehan to Carson Viss. We've seen that a bunch of times this season. 22-yard touchdown to make it 7-0 South. Next drive, Dehan rolls left, lofts it over the top to make Jake Vermas. What a catch at the 20. Sets up another South touchdown. Dehan to Seth Reitzma. 11-yard touchdown. That makes it 14-0 as South Christian is moving on with a dominant 47-7 win over Christian.
Forest Hills Eastern and Unity Christian, final game in the first half. I like this consistency. The milk carton needs to have the cowbell. We start at 24-20. Nolan Viz, though, pads that lead. It's 32-20 after the 2-point conversion, and that's when the defense just got to it. They gave up 20 in the first half, and they locked it down in the second. A great blitz blows up the quarterback, and they fall on it, and they then take advantage of it this time. Look at this cut from Viz up midfield, and forget it. He goes all the way to the goal line. They rule him out. It's kind of a 50-50 call, but they score right after, and they add another touchdown. Gavin Van Covering from 20 yards out. Forget it. A dominant showing by Unity Christian, 46-20.
Also from Division 4, Hastings no trouble against Vicksburg. We've got more highlights right after this.
Welcome back to the football frenzy. We're going to finish up in Division 4. Niles at Three Rivers. The Wildcats are one of 7 teams from the Wolverine Conference to make the playoffs. Niles is the other. Now, the Vikings dominated the second half after a back-and-forth first. Niles threatening from the 2. The quarterback, Talon Brawley, keeps it to himself and plows his way up the middle. But there's a little bit of trickery here. Julian Means flew in, scoops the ball, and takes it back to the end zone as the Vikings go up 49-26 on the ensuing kick. Wildcats get some life. Lamonta Stone takes the kick, goes 91 yards for the Wildcat touchdown, pushes a few defenders down and makes a few nice moves there at the end. But that wouldn't be enough, though. Wildcat season ends with a 56-32 loss to Niles. The Vikings head to Edwardsburg next week. And the team to beat in, or let's take a look here at Edwardsburg, beating Pawpaw 36-0.
And the guys with the target on their back, yeah, that's Grand Rapids Catholic Central. The Cougars' last playoff loss came in November 2018. They've won 3 straight titles, and the road to number 4, it's off pretty well. That's Van Timmerman on the catch in the end zone as they go up early. Connor Wolf then goes back to pass again. This time he finds his guy Jack Cook, 19-yard touchdown. They're up 14-0. The defending champs starting this campaign for number 4 off pretty easily. In the second quarter, we go to deja vu all over again. Wolf to Van Timmerman. It's been a great connection all year. It's still going to be good here in the postseason. A dominant showing. They go up 21-0, and they win this thing 56-14.
All right, next up for Catholic Central, Hopkins. Not Hopkins, Berrien Springs. Berrien Springs beat Hopkins 34-27. Also from Division 5, a battle of conference champions, Tri-County at Belding. And this is Tri-County. Trent Barenwald from inside the 5, 2-point conversion's good. They led 14-12. Belding, Eastside Bader. Touchdown, 2-point conversion, Belding up 26-22. That Anthony Sabinski, the keeper, and another 2-point conversion good, and Belding hops into the next round. They win it 56-30.
The other side of District 2 pits Muskegon Oak Ridge against a Shepherd. Eagles up 32-0 in the third. Matt Danicek hands off to Trevor Jones. This one is good for an 18-yard run. Look at him break the tackles and go down to the Shepherd 22. Oak Ridge going for more, but Danicek's pass is going to be picked off here by Jalen Brandenberger at the 1. Great stop by Shepherd, but this was all Oak Ridge, so they win it 32-0.
Let's make the jump to D6, where Muskegon Catholic Central played host to Kent City. We'll start things off with the Eagles down 14-0. Zach Kick throws the bomb downfield. Kyler Hall hauls it in. Great job staying in bounds. 55 yards later, it's a Kent City touchdown as they make a statement there. Muskegon Catholic, though, unfazed. Check this play out. Kent City tries to go deep again, but this time it's David Hill with the interception. And he decides to take this thing all the way back to the house as well, but he gets cut short near the Eagles' 10, but that will set up a Crusader touchdown as Brian Covertini will get the handoff, take a shot at the goal line, and he will be successful. Muscling his way in, 21-7, Muskegon Catholic. They would go on to win this one.
They'll get the winner of this game next week. Montague at Reed City. We're scoreless until Reed City's Brian Hughes powers his way into the end zone. And the Coyotes tack on 2. They had an 8-0 lead. And then they run away. John Andrus takes the handoff, finds some room on the edge. And this was Reed City all night long. They win this one. Final score 44-15. Next up, we've got Watervliet at West Catholic, Division 6. And boy, the West Catholic Falcons going to be a tough out. Tim Kloska charges up the gut, 7-0. And then the defense really came to play. 3 interceptions on Watervliet's first 4 possessions. Eugene Atkins takes this one away. And the Falcons capitalize the option to Charlie DeBryan. And he's going to go untouched to the house. Touched, but not really threatened. West Catholic, no trouble. 42-0 advances.
In Division 6 today, Constantine beats Buchanan 47-12. We'll head now to our 20th game from Division 7. Ravenna at North Muskegon will be 10-7 in the fourth quarter. North Muskegon trails and needs a score, but Juan Castro comes up with a sack for Ravenna and keeps the Norsemen behind the sticks. Last chance on 4th down. It's Caleb Forsyth gonna pull up big time here with an interception as Ravenna is gonna beat North Muskegon 10-7.
To the southern tier we go. Dalton Kellogg at Schoolcraft. They jumped out to an early lead, and they took no time to do so. First play from scrimmage. Isaac Norris says he's had enough of this 0-0 tie. He goes to the sideline, takes this thing 80 yards up for the first score. That's how you set the tone as the Eagles take an early 7-0 lead. And they were quick to score. Next drive, it's Tagot to Malachi Sampley in that right corner. They go up 14-0. It was all Schoolcraft after that as the Eagles knock off Dalton Kellogg 49-6. They will travel to Lawton next week for a Sac Valley rematch in the district finals.
That's because Lawton, no trouble against Niles Brandywine. Final score 30-23. Southwest 10 rematch. Centerville won the Week 5 matchup. White Pigeon looking for some revenge. White Pigeon up 16-0 in the third. Add to it, running back James Stewart takes the handoff, and he's gone 20 yards. Chiefs took a 22-0 lead at that point, and no trouble tonight. Centerville falls to White Pigeon. Final score 30-12. And another couple of quick finals to pass along. It is Beale City over White Pigeon. And one more for you. Decatur falls to Reading 33-7. Got to take a break. We'll be right back. I know, Marley, you'll be in Ann Arbor tomorrow for a little football game.
Yeah, they probably needed to clear some way on having the hockey game there to make room for all the fans, but it should be a good one.
Yeah, so Marley will be live from Michigan State. Thanks for joining us. Playoff edition will be round 2 next week.